Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and welcome to our English Country English Book to read today. Magic Reader was in the bag, and then one more time, you newspaper, Panjin red bitch. Are you ready to read? Here we go. Panjin red bitch. Panjin red bitch in Learning China. It is not really a bitch, but a red color invented. The red color is stew and soup that grows there. The soup is turned over a sprig and stout water from the sea around it. Panjin red bitch is also home to hundreds of white of the Spanish. You can find a birds up there like a mature raccoons up there shining away and shieldless. The end of this new newspaper, and then one more time story. Magic Reader was in the bags. Chapter 1. The Bag Girls. The baggers began to Gina and then began to Molly. Gina and Molly are farmers their bags. Everyone Gina and Molly want the bagsmen to do. They carry them to shops, to the park, and the beach, at the school. All of kids said why Gina and Molly are a little weird. Some kids made fun of the color of their bags. Hey Gina, nice your flowers, they said. Some kids stayed around the sneeze of the bags. Hey Molly, looks like you're going on a sleepover, they said. I bet I could fill a whole family in your bag. Gina and Molly just smiled to keep their bags close to them. Secondly, and they wanted to find out with a girl's bags. Just then a tiny kitten got stuck in the tree. Whole school find out. Chapter 2. The Tiny Winnie Kitten. It wasn't kitten up there, Molly said. Hey, I think I stuck the tree. It looked like a get down here, said Gina. I like to go fall. The teacher called a department. This old tiny kitten more than once. It looked worried. Molly and Jenny whispered to each another. The people called the police, and the Molly, Gina pulled in their bags and then took out a sheet of paper, some pencils and rulers and calculator. The teacher around the circles, the Molly and Gina on the pen, and they changed it a little, and then they changed it some more. The tiny kitten worried it. The kids started to scream. Molly and Gina impaled their backs onto the soft grasses of the base of the tree, and then tapped to pen onto the truck. On Tiny Kitten went to the wobbling ties. It made a small, scared noise. Some everyone behind the whiskers that they struck in their scrolls onto the wall. Molly and Gina started to build. Chapter 3. Molly and Gina stopped. Another kitten scurried around to see the Molly and Gina were doing. All the straw, a big pile of stuff, strong feathers and squirrel edges, hair clips, shells, and inside the part of their tower to roll, warble bands and some couple rolled, a hairbrush, and there's some paper, some the cardboard, a crop and hikes of their making safe, a pencil, and some crayons. Even a tiny kitten carried out of the long dimensions got a better look. And then everyone had fun till Molly and Gina stopped. Hey Molly, said a bad kid. It looks like I have in a bag a big mess. Yeah, said much bigger kid, who was going to have to clean up. Everyone laughed. Molly and his kept working and is carefully in the pan, and then stirred to the tree. And then Gina and stirred it up there all pieces of the making tape. And then with a vroom and E and it's very loud, ee-you, the fire truck drove to the street and then could watch and alive. The tiny kitten carried and flitted along of the shaggy wakey branch. And then the kids carried them to the tree. The teacher was purple and joined them. So everyone, firefighters, everyone, they started the Molly and Gina hand making from the stuff on their backs. Chapter 4, The Rescue. How does something to do, Molly? asked the rough kids. How does it work, Gina? asked her smart kids. Hey, look around the kitten, yelled another kid, cracked to the shiny branch. Quickly, Molly tossed off the purple wood into the tree. The ball of the wood off their branches of there fell back to the ground. On the tiny kitten one bit, wobbled the wheel in time, and then Gina told the wall of their all wasn't tiny made. Of their Molly another of their rubber bands. Branch is broke. The children looked around, the kitten fell, and then Molly and Gina took bats and smiled. The kitten went to the wood, and then branches of the rubble of spring, and it trembled the science paper, and then into the kitten's ice box. Finally, the kitten fought softly of that tall swallow, and then the kitten cratched quite of their one kitten. Chapter 5. 2 girls and their bags. This bag just began to Gina, and this one bags to Molly. Gina and Molly are famous for their bags to carry them in everywhere because they know of the girl might be ever so special in circling bag. The end of this story, and bye bye friends.